So, this is the hanger. This is my primary rider, my 96 Goldwing. Did a lot of stuff to it. I'll give you a tour a little bit later. This is another 96 Goldwing I picked up real cheap. This beauty back here behind me is my 1982 Suzuki GS1100G. I got another 84 Goldwing out there. I'm going to do something sick to it. But this is an intro to my channel. And it's going to be more than that, not just motorcycles. So, I learn a lot of stuff off YouTube, and I mean, I love it. I get a lot of great information off it. I've done insane stuff, you know, off the YouTube videos. But, like, sometimes they don't have enough information, you know what I mean? And they're not as entertaining, or the video isn't great or anything like that. So I grabbed a Hero 6. I got it for 250 bucks. The guy that sold it to me was swell. It's barely used. I got all the attachments, so I'm learning how to do that while I'm doing this. And like, my goal is to make great videos. So I'm a mason, and I do a lot of repairs. I do a lot of small stuff. I stopped doing big work a while ago, and I've looked at some masonry videos out there, and they're terrible. They don't tell the homeowner the information they need. They don't tell them what's wrong with, you know, what caused the problem. They might tell you how to fix it, but they don't tell you what caused the problem. So you're going to go fix it, and the same thing's going to happen because you didn't get to the root of it. So I want to do some videos on the stuff I do in masonry. And I want to do I do like a lot of motorcycle mods and motorcycle repairs and truck repairs. I got a 2015 Ford piece of chit, so we're always going to be fixing that chit on here. I got a 04 Silverado dump truck. I do stuff to that. I learned how to weld. I got a welder here. So I got masonry, I got cycles, I got welding. Don't judge me on my welds. They're fucking terrible. But it's stuck together, so that's what really matters. That's what they say. You gotta either be a good welder or a good grinder, right? I'm the latter. Some of the other stuff I want to do is, in my opinion, I don't know if I can get sued for saying this unless I make sure I say that it's in my opinion. Places like Home Depot and Lowe's, they're just ripping us a new one. The prices, the shit there, it's unbelievable, man. I'm not gonna go and spend thousands and thousands of dollars on snap-on tools and stuff like that. You know, I'm not a mechanic by trade. Maybe if I was, I would. Doubt it still. I'm cheap. You know, but they're ripping us. So I'm going to do some stuff about Harbor Freight and some of the stuff Harbor Freight has, because they're known for having junk one-time tools, and they have some of that stuff, but in my opinion, they've gotten a lot better. And also the small stuff, like, you know, if I look at these cutoff blades, right? These thin guys. So you get a pack of 10 of these at Harbor Freight for $9. They're $5 a piece at Home Depot or Lowe's or more. And they're pieces of crap too. They blow apart. I have never had one Harbor Freight Hercules or the orange ones. I forget what the orange ones are called. I got them in my truck. I've never had one of them blow apart on me. I have had almost every one of those. I think they're Nortons or something like that from Lowe's or Home Depot. They're, you know, 10, 15 times the cost, and they detonate, man. And that's dangerous, because when those pieces fly, they hurt. I've never had one of these blown up except by my own fault. You know, you can't, you know, sometimes you get a little off, your footing gets a little off, you tweak it, that's it, the blade's a goner. You know, but they're less than $1 a piece at Harbor Freight. So anyhow, I'm going to do some of that stuff. And yeah, I'll give you the tour. This is the tour. This is where I do like most of my stuff. Let me get this off of here. I'm gonna break my phone out. I'll give you the tour of my pride and joy. Great, there's no preview on it. Okay. Alright, we gotta go to plan B. Again, getting to know the equipment. All right, I'm gonna separate this camera. All right, here we go. All right, I got it. All right, this is my 96 Goldwing. Did a lot of mods to it. I'm not a big chrome fan, so I blacked a lot of it out. You can see. That's another video I'm gonna do something about, is reverse electroplating chrome to get it off. So they got tons of videos out there, and you can't, I mean, you don't even know what you're doing after watching them. They don't give you the right information. So I took the little bit they had to offer, and I figured out a system where you can successfully take the chrome off both of plastics or metal. The metal's the one you got to watch out for. Anyway, whatever. This is an intro video, so I'll do that in another video. So you can see I blacked out the hubs, the entire underbelly. Alright. I took that grandpappy ass trunk off, and I modded that up. This is I just got these pipes. They're off of a 2021 Road Glide. I fabbed them up. There's some of my boogery welds. Got a bracket in there. I got to clean all that up. I just put it on. So this is the mock-up, but I wanted to see how it sounds. Sounds incredible. I'll turn it on a little bit. Japanese deflating seat. I love the Japanese people. This is how I modded up the trunk delete on it. Maybe I'll do a video on that. You know, looks sexy. I like it. Got to still do some work on the back seat, but I got that, you know, got that mocked up. There's my girl. Got the wind wings. You wouldn't believe it. I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm in Lansdale, Pennsylvania. So this is actually my dad's house right here. And this is where I keep some of my crap. So some of my scaffolding, all this stuff. That's his house. This is the garage. So this is where a lot of the magic happens. Put some risers on those handlebars. You know, you just, with the shape of a Goldwing, with the whole position of the Goldwing. I like the upright, but so the handlebars, dude, they were at your knees, man. You know, but I put some risers on that, you know, got rid of some of the crap I don't care for. Put some crap on that I do care for. Bada bing. Now that's the boxes are off an interstate because I had a donor bike, but this is an Aspencade. Oh, shit's got reverse. You wouldn't believe it. This bike spoiled me. It's hard to want to ride anything else after this. This is another 96. And this is the special edition model. And actually it's got low miles, 40,000. It's nothing for a Goldwing. I picked this up for 200 bucks. Transferable title and everything. So I went through a lot of the systems to get it all fixed up. See that, man, they're so complicated. They don't even look like a motorcycle with the plastics off. It looks like a spaceship. This is look at that. This is the motor that came off my donor bike. I'm keeping that, but I mean, look at this thing. 6-cylinder Boxster. That's why I had to get it. But I pulled this motor out. You wouldn't believe how easy it came out. It's huge. It's like 30 inches wide, maybe more. I don't know. It's like a giant flying saucer sitting on that thing. But yeah, that's why I got it initially. I said, you know what, I gotta have that. You know, I'll figure out the rest of how I don't like the way it looks. But then I picked up this guy right here. So I'm gonna do a quick flip on it, you know. But this is my 82 GS. This is actually the first bike I built. Now the gas tank's over at my apartment. I gotta do a little paint on it because whatever. The gas burnt the paint. The paint was shit. $125 can of crap. But sexy color. But this is a front fender off, front fairing off of an electric glide, and I fabbed it in there. See the bracketry? Got the bracketry in there, bro. Temperature gauge. Need that for an air-cooled vehicle. You know, but this is where I'm going to take my test on. Out there under the tarp is an 84 standard Goldwing. I'm going to do a single carb conversion on that, put some sick ape hangers on it, trim off all the extra weight, and I don't know what else. Everything, whatever I can do to it. So that's what I got going on in here. I know the bike's a little dirty. Well, my friends always say to me, why don't you clean your motorcycle off? Let me tell you a story about why I don't clean my motorcycle. See that? The white wing? Now the story on the white wing is the original owner loved his wing. Went out on a voyage, came home, wanted to clean his machine off. He got in the garage, started cleaning his machine, he had a heart attack and died. So when you ask me why I don't clean my motorcycle, it's because I don't want to die. Alright, I think that's a pretty good intro. This is where all the magic happens. And I hope to bring you some great videos. Do a lot of different stuff. I do a lot of work on these Goldwings. So I don't know how all this YouTube stuff works, except for I watch the videos and then do what they do on the videos. So this is like uncharted territory for me. So I guess it helps me out if you like and subscribe. So if you feel like doing that, do it. I don't know, whatever. And if you have like any videos on, on the GS, something you want to see on the GS, something you want to see on any of these Goldwings, something about masonry, I think you can comment. This is going to be my first video, so I got to figure out how to edit it. It's going to be my intro, so I got to figure out how to edit it and all that stuff. I imagine there's going to be comments or whatever. So if you hit me with comments and I can do something and show you something, I'll do it.